Welcome to Season 3 of Sailing Chaos. Join us on our shit show as we travel through Mexico and explore one step at a time.
Well, I'm sitting here in the cockpit, right here at Bonanza. I want to show you something. Now, seeing all these YouTube videos and stuff like that for, you know, how the bees and get all over your boat. Well, they're right, they get all over your boat. Number one, remember I built that screen. Now, let me tell you what is working so far. I noticed that Lenny Ben was out here doing clothes and, you know, water and all that stuff, but was out here trying to enjoy a beer. Cockpit full of bees, just plumb full of bees. So I decided to give them some beer. Right there on old Jenny is some beer, but let me tell you what happened and what they don't like. They don't like that pink shit in that thing. And it is smelly. It smells good. Let me show you what it is. So even if you don't do your clothes in it, you might want to get some for the bees. This right here, tropical scent, Arm & Hammer soap for your clothes. Put just a little bit in that container and set it right there, and the bees went away. That's a pretty cool deal. So, just letting you know, get you some smelly stuff like this. Set it out and the bees will go away. Alright guys, so now, since Lenny Ben is in this mood to clean and do laundry and all that shit, I am going to take a fishing pole and go grab the dinghy and see what happens. Alright, so got a trolling rod out. They had these on the dinghy already, but I don't like my rods being up that tall. This little bay's it's full of reefs. I don't know if you can see the difference in the water. They're deep enough, you know, to come in by boat, so no big deal. But we're gonna run around here, get around by the rocks and run the shoreline. Just see if something hits it. I got a Rapala mackerel on there. We'll see what happens, see if anything hits it. A little windy today, a little late in the day, but better than just sitting there doing nothing. Beautiful day out today. Just out riding around in the dinghy. I'll show you. That's where we came from yesterday. I don't know if you can see that sailboat out. But then, right around that corner, way out there, that's where we came from. The camera is pointed south right now. So if you were to go straight where the camera's pointed, you would end up around the point to get to San Jose del Cabo, and we stopped there at those different little coves coming up. Now that we have a motor that planes on a dinghy, we're just gonna go around the islands on the dinghy and just do it that way. So yeah guys, that's pretty much what's going on. I know it's a busy life, but somebody's got to do it. So I'm headed up here. I see some bowls up here going, and that's where we're going. I'm trolling, so I can't just run up there. So going right up here, I seen some bait jumping and all that. So I have an artificial on, but I didn't bring it with me, but I'll have it out in the morning, because when I see these bowls, the old hillbilly brought something with him called a cast net, and so I'll be catching my own bait when I come out here. I just didn't do it today. I'm hoping the GoPro will show it, but look how clear this water is. I'm probably in 30 feet of water. You can see the difference in the color change. I'm going to go right around here I had a hit, but it didn't hook up. Go around here by this shoal. I may go out and go around that point and then see what's over there. Thing is I'm not seeing very many birds. I always like when I'm out in the ocean fishing or whatever. I don't have very many videos of that kind of stuff because I done that a long time ago. But when you see a bunch of birds out in the middle of the ocean, pretty good chance there's fish there. So we'll just ride around and see what happens, guys. All right, guys, so check it out. We got a bunch of birds in this cove. I got bit and hooked up, but whatever it was bit my dang line off. So I had to hit a different lure and let's see what happens here. Got sea lions in here too. Hopefully we'll get something. All right, guys, we are hooked up. Tuck's got a fish. He ain't that big, but let's see what we got. Oh, now he's wanting to pull. Getting him closer to the boat. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. See what we got here. Nice little bottom fish here. Looks like, looky there. I didn't come up skunked. Look at that. Guys, let me handle this little fish and then we'll go from there. There you go, guys. Nice little trigger fish. So we'll give it another couple rounds and then back to the boat. I don't have a whole lot of storage, so a couple fish will be all right. And guys, I'm not your tuna guy. I like a whitefish, so like triggerfish, sheep's head, grouper, that kind of stuff. That's where I'm looking for. So yeah, let's see what else we can grab. He's trying to come out of here. I already bled him, but we'll see what happens next. All right, guys, so Lenny Bean has got her a triggerfish. I was gonna do a little bit more fishing, but I didn't take a cooler or any of that. So yeah, now I've got to handle this dude. And I don't know, we might cook it tonight. We might freeze it, who knows? But I didn't get skunked. All right, so Lenny Bean doing her laundry, and I handled the fish, put it in the freezer, and now, guess what time it is? Yeah, you got it. Cheers. Captain's hour. Guys, we're probably going to pull up in the morning and head out and go to another little cove. All right, so it is that time again. We are going to be leaving Bahia Bonanza. As you've seen, it's been a pretty good little anchorage for us, but wind's supposed to change, so now it's time to go over to the other side of the island and start making our way up north. So yeah, I'll show you our route, just what we're planning. So you can see we are right here. Pull this out. And then the plan is to go right over here in between the two islands. So let this update and you'll see this is our basic route that we're planning. If we get over there and it's too crowded, then you know, you can see on the map there's a lot of little coves that we can go into. So that's the plan today, and then we'll take you along with us as we go around.
No voy a negarte, no. La primera vez que tú me la hiciste, baby, quería matarme, yeah. Pero ahora no, ahora no. El problema fue amarte, yeah. Sabiendo que no sientes nada y no sabes querer, no sabes querer. Esta es mi despedida.
I got the best view on the boat.
Suerte que ya no eres mía.
All of these little coves and
No, esta es mi despedida. Vete con el que te hundía. Suerte que ya no eres mía. Yo ya no te aguanto, no. Lo peor es que te hagan creer que es de verdad, pero no, no lo es. Antes lo dudaba, ahora no. Y dice que quieres mi mano. Lo feo es ver que te hice más fuerte de lo que quise. Solo hay nubes grises. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tranqui que eso se me pasa. Que yo ando chilling en casa. Que lo que quiero te pasa. Más de nivel. Esta es mi despedida. Vete con el que te hundía. Suerte que ya no eres mía. Yo ya no te aguanto, no. Esta es mi despedida. Vete con el que te hundía. Suerte que ya no eres mía. Yo ya no te aguanto, no. Lo siento. Vas a pagar por todo lo que has hecho. Y con intereses pa' que sientas lo que siento. Ya sabemos tu corazón estrecho. Que es que no lo cabe ni siquiera un sentimiento. Un sentimiento y ella se cree la crema porque está tan bella. Como una estrella se estrella cuando la dejan de querer. Tranqui que eso se me pasa. Que yo ando chilling en casa. Que lo que quiero te pasa. Más de nivel. Esta es mi despedida. Vete con el que te hundía. Suerte que ya no.
Alright guys, so we made it. We are right in between the two islands. That is Espiritu Santo. That is our friend's boat. And then over here is Isla Partida. Show you. We're going to go right up here. There's a little spit right in between the island. You can get your dinghy through there, but we're going to go up there. There's a little fish camp, and we're going to hang out with our buddies and, you know, Captain though. I'll tell you one thing I like about the new dinghy motor. Crack that thing right there. The other one was losing a little bit of compression, so it takes a little bit to pull on it. Its permanent home is right there. Guys, I use my electric motor most of the time if I need the motor, so I just have that there just for maybe a security or something like that. But you know, if I had to, I can stick this one on there. You've seen me use this one. But guys, I bought this one for the dinghy so I can lift it up and down and not have to change the motors out. I don't know how many of you have ever been on a sailboat and tried to put a dinghy motor on your dinghy while you're standing in a dinghy behind a sailboat and it moving. It's not a fun job. So this motor stays on a dinghy and I just hoist it right up on the davits and then let it down. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at. Alright guys, so just left the beach with our friends. Sorry didn't film on the beach. Just sat there and hung out. And now we are headed back to the boat. So we picked this cove because you can see it's pretty protected. We're supposed to get up to 25, 30 knot winds for the next couple of days if it doesn't change. So we found the most protected cove that we could find in the area. So now we're gonna head back to the boat and just hang out, do what sailors do. Good morning guys, check this out. So this is Isla Partida and we are one of the closest boats in. Beautiful, beautiful little cove. Now the wind is supposed to come out of the north, and this camera is pointed toward the north. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna be here for 2 or 3 days. We're gonna go do some exploring, and that'll be in the next video. We'll take you along with, you know, dinghy explorations, and we're gonna get on the beach and stuff like that. But we're here, guys. We're gonna start making our way up north once we get good weather window. But yeah, that's pretty much for this week's video. You know, always, guys, appreciate you guys liking, commenting. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. But you know what, guys, until next time, fair winds, safe travels, and keep enjoying the shit show.